My name is Bruce Buckman, and I'm the Senior Park Ranger here at this facility. Today, I'd like to take the opportunity to share with you some of the natural beauty that is Ronald W. Caspers Wilderness Park.
Located in the foothills of the Santa Ana Mountains, Caspers Wilderness Park is easily accessed from Ortega Highway. Traveling north or south on the San Diego Freeway, I-5, the park is about 7.5 miles east of the Ortega exit. The area was originally owned and operated by the O'Neill family as a working cattle ranch. In December 1941, approximately 10,000 acres were sold to Mr. Eugene Starr, who also operated the land as a cattle ranch. This continued until Mrs. Starr's death in 1966. In wet years, when feed was good, the ranch supported up to 1,200 head of cattle. In 1970, after years of inactivity, the estate entered escrow, and in 1973, approximately 3,700 acres were deeded to the National Audubon Society. Ronald W. Caspers realized the importance of the land as wilderness and began campaigning to persuade the county to buy 5,500 acres for a park. In February 1974, the Orange County Board of Supervisors purchased the Canyonlands, which were dedicated in April as Star Viejo Regional Park. In honor of Supervisor Caspers and in recognition of his dedication to the acquisition and operation of the park site, Star Viejo Regional Park was renamed Ronald W. Caspers Wilderness Park on August 20th, 1974. In 1983, an additional 2,100 acres were purchased across Ortega Highway, bringing the total to 7,600 acres of Wilderness Park. And now, let's experience the park as it is today.
Welcome to Caspers Park's main office. Our office hours here are 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day of the year, including holidays. The day use hours are 7 a.m. to sunset, and we're open 24 hours a day to camping. Caspers Park has many outdoor recreational opportunities and is an ideal environment for photography, nature study, hiking, and equestrian use. Upon arrival, a park visitor must first fill out a wilderness use permit at our entrance gate. Once this is done, and following the rules and regulations outlined in our park brochure, you are now free to wander through the beauty and grandeur that is this 7,600-acre wilderness facility. We will now take you on a tour of the campgrounds, picnic areas, and show you some of the great views you can get from many of our park trails. We will then return here to the Visitor Center and visit with some of the volunteer naturalists and see some of the activities that they're involved with. Park Ranger Jude Wireman will be your guide today, and I hope you have a pleasant day here at Caspers Wilderness Park and come back and see us soon.
I'll be your tour guide today. However, before we get started, I'd like to make you aware of some of the inherent dangers that a wilderness facility does have. These might include poison oak, rattlesnake, mountain lion, and rugged terrain. Hopefully, if nature is with us, along the tour we will encounter some of the wildlife. This might include mule deer, bobcat, coyote, and some of the many birds that the park offers. Let's get started on our tour. Live Oak Campground provides for adult tent and RV camping. Each campsite has a picnic table, charcoal burning stove, and a nearby water source. The Star Mesa Equestrian Campground provides pipe corrals and hitching posts for the equestrian camper. The campground is designed so that vehicles with horse trailers can drive through, eliminating the need of backing up. Picnic tables, charcoal burning stoves, and water are also provided. For the youngster visiting the park, a unique tot lot is available with swings, slides, and climbing equipment. The windmill, water tank, and corral are part of the original Star Ranch, and until recently, the well was operational. The windmill and water storage tank are Ronald W. Caspers Wilderness Park's trademark. There are over 30 miles of trails for the hiker and equestrian. Trail maps can be obtained at the entry station or visitor center. Trail use is restricted to 2 or more adults per party. Nature walks, slideshows, and evening programs are offered. For information concerning the scheduling of these activities, please contact the entry station, park office, or visitor center. Now let's hear about the volunteers here at the park.
The Caspers Wilderness Park Volunteer Naturalists organization was started in 1981. Its objectives are to promote awareness and enjoyment of the park and to help visitors better understand the park's wilderness character. To accomplish this, organization volunteers provide assistance to the park staff in many different ways. One of the most important is to work in the visitor center on weekends and holidays. Some of our volunteers are on duty now.
Hi, I'm here in the visitor center where it seems the volunteers spend most of their time. This is our basic point of contact with the public, where we provide information on the natural aspects of the park, the flowers and the animals. We provide them with educational nature films, and we explain all of the displays that exist here in the park and just talk to them about what's going on in the park at the various seasons. We find that through this educational process, we make their stay in the park much more pleasurable.
In addition to working in the visitor center, the volunteers are involved in many other activities. They conduct bird walks to help identify birds for park visitors, and they provide a monthly list of birds identified. They also identify flowers and plants within the park. Periodic walks are conducted by the volunteers for the enjoyment of park visitors to identify seasonal flowers and plants. A list of these is also available in the visitor center. The volunteers help the park staff by conducting hikes on the many trails. These hikes vary in length and location depending on the desires of the hikers. If you enjoy the outdoors and like to talk to people, you too can be a volunteer naturalist. Contact the volunteer in the visitor center or any of the park staff for further information.
I'd like to thank you for joining us on the tour, and I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did, and please come back and bring a friend.